When John's messengers had departed, he began to tell the multitudes about John. What did you go out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by the wind. But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft clothing, behold. Those who are gorgeously dressed and live delicately are in king's court. But what did you go out to see? A prophet. Yes, I tell you, and much more than a prophet. This is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you. For I tell you, among those who are born of women, there is not a greater prophet than John the Baptizer. Yet he who is least in God's kingdom is greater than he. They declared God.
To be, just haven't been baptized with John's baptism.
But the Pharisees and the lawyers rejected the counsel of God, not being baptized by him themselves.
To what then should I compare the people of this generation?
What are they like?
What are they like?
They are like children who sit in the marketplace and call to one another, saying,
We piped to you and you didn't dance.
We mourned and you didn't weep.
We did and we.
John the Baptizer came neither eating bread nor drinking wine.
He say he has
a demon. The Son of Man has come eating and drinking. And you say, behold, a gluttonous man and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners.
Wisdom is justified by all her children.
One of the Pharisees invited him to eat with him. He entered into the Pharisee's house and sat at the table. When she knew that he was reclining at the table in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster jar of ointment, standing behind at his feet weeping. She began to wet his feet with her tears, and she wiped them with the hair of her head, kissed his feet and anointed them with the ointment. Now when the Pharisee who had invited him saw it, he said to himself, this man, if he were a prophet, would have perceived who and what kind of woman this is who touches him,
that she is a sinner.
Jesus answered him,
Simon, I have something to tell you.
He said, teacher,
say on,
say on.
say on.
A certain lender had two debtors, the one owed 500 denarii and the other 50. When they couldn't pay, he forgave them both. Which of them therefore will love him most?
Simon answered, he.
I suppose to whom he forgave him most. He said to him, you have judged correctly. Turning to the woman, he said to Simon,
do you see this woman?
I entered into your house and you gave me no water for my feet, but she has wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with the hair of her head. You gave me no kiss, but she, since the time I came in, has not ceased to kiss my feet. You didn't anoint my head with oil, but she has anointed my feet with ointment.
Therefore, I tell you, her sins, which are many, are forgiven. For she loved much.
One to whom little is forgiven loves little.
It said to her, your sins, which are many, are forgiven.
Those who sat at the table with him began to say to themselves, who is this who even forgives sins?
He said to her, your sins.
He said to the woman,
He said to her, your sins.
go in peace. It served you. Go in peace.